Everybody, this is Pastor Michael at Ascension Lutheran Church in Torrance, California, and it's time for another Midweek Boost. I'm going to continue with the same theme that I had going on Sunday when I talked about Jesus' provision for us and how he provides for us both spiritually and physically. Of course, the ultimate in our spiritual provision is the fact that he has given us new life in him through faith. By the power of his word, he has exposed us to that word, and that word creates faith in us so that we believe in him and trust in him and in his rule and reign. So now we have new life, spiritual new life. He also provides for us physically, not just in the here and now for the things that we need, but ultimately he provides for us glorified bodies in the resurrection so that we will be prepared to live for eternity with him in the world that is to come. Now, in the meantime, we still live in this world that's full of sin and suffering. The Apostle Paul tells us in his letter to the Philippians in chapter 4 that he knows the secret of facing plenty and facing hunger, abundance and need, that he can do all things through Christ who strengthens him. You see, Paul understood that Jesus Christ rules and reigns over all things, and that while we may be going through hardships, and when Paul wrote this letter, he was imprisoned in Rome. So he was going through hardships at the time. When we're going through hardships, we just need to know that Jesus is in charge of all things. And that as we trust in him and in his rule and reign, that he is always working things out for our ultimate good and for our salvation. That we can be content no matter what is going on. It doesn't make us sing for joy because we're suffering. That's not the intention. But there is a sense of rejoicing in all things, quietly knowing that God is in charge. We can rejoice no matter what we're going through. And that indeed is the secret. Knowing that in all things, Christ gives us the strength to get through everything. No matter what he's put before us, no matter what struggle we're going through. And so I urge you to trust in the rule and reign of God, the rule and reign of Christ Jesus, knowing that he knows best, and nothing happens outside of his loving care for you, that he uses everything and works everything together for your good and for your ultimate salvation. So rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Have a great night.